Blended family means two units coming together, becoming family, but their stories are different, their culture might be different, and what they're used to is definitely different.
We read a book called God Breathes on Blended Families, and it talked so much about what God can do through you as parents and as a new married couple to still encourage that unity of a family. That was just something that we felt was very important. We felt like God wanted us to treat all of our children the same and for them to love and respect us as parents. So we had to earn that in some ways through making relationships with kids that we didn't get to maybe have a relationship with as a baby.
In our own way, we've each felt rejection from our kids, and it stings, but that in a way has also helped me to grow closer to God, because I know as a dad that I love my kids and I would do anything for them. Scripture says every good dad wants to do good things for his kids. He's my Father in heaven. He wants to do good for me, and how many times have I rejected him? I'm an imperfect person following after Jesus, chasing after him, and I fall and I make mistakes, and we are going to fail as a family. Our relationships are going to be tense at times, but it's through the refining process that isn't always fun that we actually do learn to love each other better.
I remember before Dathan and I got married, I sat Mason and Ian down and I told them, "You are my sons. Just like I've accepted your father into my heart, I've accepted you into my heart, and you're mine." How much love I have for my children, which is so much love. God has even more love for them than I do.
We were married and we were family in that all the ingredients got thrown into the pot. We were a home and we did things together. We were not a blended family immediately in that those ingredients needed to take time to get close to one another, to endure pressure,
Learn each other.
to learn each other, to
Love
grow
each other.
and love. And so that has been a process, and we're still in that process of blending. When conflict arises and stuff seems complicated, we recognize that these are opportunities for God's grace to reign in our family and to make us closer.
If you're in a blended situation that just isn't blending and it's just not working, there's hope. God has grace for that, and God can heal. Just keep chasing after him. Keep loving the way Jesus wants us to love.
Our story is a story because God's grace has not stopped being poured over our family. And so our story applies to blended families who are new and feeling the conflict and thinking, "Whoa, this was a bad idea." God's grace is bigger than that. And our story applies to typical families because typical families struggle with conflict all the time, and God's grace is bigger than that. Family mirrors the church, family mirrors house church, family mirrors our role with being commissioned to go out and to preach and to spread the gospel. Like, that's family. We promote each other, we lift each other up, we grow together, we do life together.